Oh. She finally went. She finally blew over. Still, I'm impressed. Klutz here from the Sodak motorcycle blog. We are doing a very important experiment this morning. We are experimenting with some new camera hardware here on the bike. That pole's always been there, but we got a nice little mount here that we're experimenting with. We're seeing how well this thing does doing down the road. Going on a little ride this morning with the club, but we want to take a few minutes here. I want to test this thing out, see how it handles. I don't think we're ever gonna like do this on like a highway or something, but you know, running through the hills, whatever, we're gonna see how this does. So let's drop that down. We're running without earplugs this morning because it's kind of a pain to do earplugs with when you're, even though it's loud as hell, it's kind of, if you gotta stop, if you gotta do something, if you gotta say something in traffic, I don't know, something about oh wow, something about Harley riders, man, they just like to have conversations in traffic or whatever. It's kind of annoying because, like, dude, I can't hear what you're saying. But like I said, we'll see how this does. It looks like it's holding up good. I keep looking at that thing bouncing around though, and I keep thinking, man, that thing's gonna fall. Damn. Seems to be so far so good though. Damn. I've seen other videos of people that are watching, you know, that have these and say kind of the same thing. Like, they keep looking at that thing and they're like, man, that thing's about to go fall over. But it looks like it's holding up so far so good, so like I said, we'll take some test stuff here and see how it goes. I mean, like I said, it's holding up really good, actually. Like I said, it bounces a little bit, but not too bad. Hopefully I didn't forget anything at home. I got the important things though. I got my wallet and I got my phone. So I'd say that's the important stuff. But yeah, today we're doing a ride up Needles Highway, or Iron Mountain Road. We got one of the guys from our club. He's departing here shortly. He's PCSing, so he wanted to take one last ride down there, so that's where we're gonna go. I was kind of hoping to ride the Poker Run route today, but well, that kind of got hijacked. So then our leaving member, he's one of those, he doesn't really like to ride by himself. He doesn't like to do that. He is very much not like me. I am very comfortable riding by myself, and frankly, I rode by myself for so many years that, you know, you start getting used to it. There are advantages either way. And I'll admit, there were times where riding on my own where I'm like, it'd be kind of nice to ride with someone else, you know, but I will say this. Having no one to ride with, and you should know this by now, that will never stop me from riding, so. And there's a certain comfort in riding on your own, I think. You kind of can set your own schedule, do what you want to do, leave when you want to leave. You only got to worry about parking one bike. You aren't sitting here in your mirrors constantly checking to make sure everybody is good and ready to go. Actually, that sounds like a good love-hate video that we might have to come out, is love-hate riding by yourself and love-hate riding in a group. I think we might just have to, like I said, I'd like to thank you for stopping by this production meeting of the Sodak Motorcycle Blog. Obviously, this is a one-way production meeting, but hey, you know what? I will say this. If you want to comment on the video, there's a topic you want to see, please put it in the comments, because I would love to do something like that, or I'd love to hear some ideas, because sometimes you do run out of ideas. Sometimes things go dry. Sometimes you end up covering the same topic quite a few times because, you know, a few years has passed or whatever, and you keep trying to grow it, and sometimes those topic videos, there's some topics that just do very, very well, so you want to take advantage of that. And maybe that's something we'll start adding. We'll add to the membership here eventually, is we will maybe we get to a certain point, maybe we start getting a bunch of members, maybe we do a second tier for like $5 a month, and one of the perks of that is you get to sit in on a production meeting, and we actually have a production meeting, and maybe you guys, the subscribers, you're part of my production team. I think that'd be kind of cool. And yes, are you paid to work? Absolutely. But you know what? That concept works in dude ranches everywhere. So in fact, I've always thought my dad should do a dude ranch, but he ain't got the patience for it. And yes, that's the secret of a dude ranch. When you go to these like ranch things, you're paying someone for the pleasure to work the ranch. So I just thought I'd point that out to you. And as someone who grew up as a farmer slash rancher kid, probably more of a farmer kid, don't want to offend my brethren out here on the western side of the state, because there is definitely a difference. Don't want to offend anybody. But, and now I lost my train of thought. But yeah, when you grow up your whole life in that lifestyle, and the thought that, like, yeah, people pay to go work on a ranch, are you kidding me? But like I said, that was my whole growing up life, was working on a farm. So, and let me tell you, it's not as glamorous as you think it is. Oh. She finally went. She finally blew over. Still, I'm impressed. He finally blew over. Oh yeah. Well, I still think we're gonna put a retention strap on that. Come on. Good Lord. Fucking thing. That's why we do testing. Well, you didn't see it on this camera, but we just had a little incident thingy. My camera decided to do what it wanted to do. Notice how it's there. It wasn't there before. It was forward. That's okay. We'll just keep that in mind. I just wanted to see what it would do on the damn interstate. Well, that's what it did on the damn interstate. It fell off. Well, I've come back out here to apologize to everybody. I'm very sorry about this, and you know, it's just the way it is. But I deeply apologize for the fact that I live and ride in one of the best areas in the world, and I love it. And I'm sorry that you don't get to live and experience this. This is what we call the calm before the storm. Also helps it's 9:45. So it ain't quite busy yet. But here in a week, this will be jam-packed. Because if you didn't already know, this is a week before Memorial Day weekend. So like I said, we're still in calm before the storm territory. But it's coming. Although who knows what the season's going to be this year. Because I know we've changed plans this year. And a bunch more people have. Plus I do question how much does the Canadians not coming down affect this as well. We'll find out. We'll definitely find out for sure. All right, pigtail number 1. If you didn't know already, or you've been under a rock, Iron Mountain Road has got the pigtails. Funky ass bridges. Kind of wish there was more of them because they're pretty cool and they're pretty fun to ride through. But I would guess they're kind of expensive to build nowadays. So the countdown they got playing on Pop 2K today is from 04. Well, I remember what I was doing at this time in 2004. I was in a lovely little resort we call Iraq. Beautiful country, everything was perfect. It's kind of like a vacation, really. Oh wait, I forgot. No, it wasn't. We were getting our asses kicked at this time in Iraq in 2004. But you were at home probably worried about stupid crap, and some of you probably thought, well, if I just thank the troops for their service, I'm absolved and everything is good. And you probably still think like that. And to that I say, well, keep thinking that, bud. Well, the traffic isn't too bad so far, so maybe we'll catch us at a good time. Because this weekend's free preview weekend of the park. Meaning that generally everybody and their dog's going to be out in the park. Because nothing brings a crowd like giving away free stuff. A nice little tunnel here. But we'll see once we get there. Figure out what's going on. Oh, okay. I got loud pipes. I mean, I could honk my horn, I guess. Here's a little note for you. So as you can see, we're riding single file. We're using a wide single file and twisties as well. That way you got some space, right? And when you're riding single file and twisties, like, take advantage. Actually use some space. Like we're probably almost a 3 to 4 second spacing through here. Which is probably pretty good because that gives you plenty of space to maneuver, figure out what you're doing. Nice little view of Mount Rushmore. No, we'll keep going. Man, what a day. Good day. Well, I will say this. These have been some enjoyable days for sure. We're going to soak them up as much as we can. But yeah, notice how we got plenty of space, plenty of room. Give everybody a chance to maneuver how they want to through these. Because everybody's going to maneuver just a little bit different. But you don't want to pack it in too much. All right, well, here we go. You and me. This is the first time I've run this camera on this road. I think the footage is going to be pretty sweet. This day is just about right, man. Just about right. I like it so far. Four presidential bros on the hill. You can't beat a day like today, bud. No way. This tunnel's pretty cool. I forgot to honk my horn. Man, it don't get much better than this, boys. Like I've said before, you'll notice that we've spread out quite a bit now. We're probably about a 4-second following distance at this moment. And the nice thing about this, and you can see it, is how much space we have. We have a lot of space. And it seems like we probably have a ton of space in that camera, because the camera makes things look further away than they actually are. But we're still a decent distance away from each other, which makes, like I said, life so much easier. You can do your own thing, you can have your own fun, you can ride your own ride, which is kind of the key in roads like this. The key with this isn't to keep up. And ideally, you got your really fast ones up front so they can have their fun, and you're progressively going slower on the way back. Now the key is everybody's got to know where they're going, or one of your experienced people need to be your sweeper or your tail gunner, and they need to just be it. And I definitely say for tail gunner, you probably want a good amount of experience in your tail gunner spot. And better yet, maybe your tail gunner, it's also good if your tail gunner's got a little bit of mechanical ability. That's always good. See, you don't have to be all jammed up in a tight damn formation all the time, guys. Nice little view of Rushmore right up there. And we are coming up on the Iron Mountain sign. Dude, look at what we did. We did it! Yay! We're pretty spoiled here for sure. The sad thing is, the amount of people that come here and like they don't ride at all. And they have a motorcycle, but they just will not go out and ride. And they literally have one of the best places to ride in the country right beside them. But they're so annoyed and they're like, oh, Ellsworth, there's nothing to do here, blah, blah, blah. Everywhere's got something to do. It's just some places have different things to do because of what's available. But to me, if you're stationed out here as a motorcyclist and you ain't got nothing to do and you're complaining about there's nothing to do, I don't know what to do for you, man. Like, I really don't know what to do. I don't know what to do to help you, man. Like, I can't help you. If you won't take advantage of what's available. Like, look at what's available, guys. Look at the needles up in front of us. Like, look at that. I love this. I feel better. I do. I figure I must really like motorcycling. Because right here, right now, what we're doing here has just put me in an instant good mood. Just in an instant good mood. Just makes you just, like I said, feel good. I must be doing the thing I'm supposed to be doing for sure. Because it's been kind of a rough few months trying to find, find just some happiness, It's been just a rough few months. Now, before you react, yes, we're getting it figured out. We're getting help for it. We're good. Talk to the VA here in a couple weeks. But we have a diagnosis and we kind of got a treatment plan going, so we're good there. I'll thank you for your support in advance. It's about all I want to get into it. I don't think I need to get much more into it. But here's what I do want to get into. This motorcycle ride, man. God. It's great. So awesome. My hair's getting a little long. My head's starting to hurt. Good thing we're getting a haircut next week. Coming up on the Needle's Eye. we're going to tuck in behind these SUVs here. We're going to park here. Yep, okay. Jealous. Cool. Look at that view, boys. Love it. Love it. Well, hey, we're back. There a little bit through the needles there, and I think we're gonna go ahead and close out this video, I think, and you'll have to let me know what you think of some of the 360 footage. If it works, if it doesn't work. Obviously, if you didn't see any 360 footage, obviously something seriously bad happened. But I think we'll be good there. Nice little ride from May 17th, 2025. Hopefully you enjoyed it. So before I go, I'd like to thank you for swinging by the Sodak Motorcycle Blog. We make weekly videos. They come out every Thursday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, which is the same time as Denver, Colorado. So if you peg your watch to Denver, Colorado, and you look and it's Thursday night and it's 7 p.m. in Denver, Colorado, well, guess what? There's a new Sodak Motorcycle Blog video that is released. But you don't even have to wait that long. One of the perks of becoming a member of the Sodak Motorcycle Blog is for $2.99 a month. One of the perks is, well, you get to see the videos when they come out. So I'm sitting right here. It is May 17th. I have videos out till the second week of June, excuse me. And right now, Sodak Motorcycle Blog members can watch them right now. They don't have to wait for the videos to come out. So that is one perk. The other perk is you get priority reply to comments. So if you leave a comment in one of my videos, I won't make you wait till comments and beer for a reply to your comment. Oh no. You'll get a priority reply to your comment. I will reply to your comment within 48 hours. Additionally, you get a little Sodak Motorcycle Blog badge that gets to sit by your name when you leave comments on those videos, just to show everybody that you're a member of the Sodak Motorcycle Blog. Like I said, what you're getting for free still isn't going to change, but like I said, you can pay a little bit and you can add some perks to it. But anyways, enough of that. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you dislike this video, hit the dislike button. Once again, feel free to leave a comment. Good or bad, I take both. But once again, for the Sodak Motorcycle Blog, I am Clutch, and we'll see you later.